Welcome back, and today we're diving deep into a subject that's likely touched most of us in some way: credit cards. Love them or hate them, they've become an inseparable part of modern life. But let's be honest, credit cards are a trap carefully designed to benefit everyone except you. Their entire business model is based on one thing: your struggle to pay them back on time. From sky-high interest rates to sneaky fees, credit cards are the quiet puppeteers of financial stress. And today, we're not just unpacking how they work, but also how you can flip the script and regain control. Think about this. Credit card companies thrive not when you're financially stable, but when you're just barely keeping up. They're more than happy to let you carry a balance month after month, because every cent of unpaid debt translates into compounding interest. Those rates? They can go as high as 25%, or even more. And if that's not bad enough, they'll slap on late payment fees, balance transfer charges, and cash advance fees. It's a never-ending cycle, and they're banking on your struggle to make the minimum payment so they can keep raking in profits. Now let's get this clear. Fees aren't inherently evil. Businesses need to make money after all, but the system is designed to be exploitative. Credit card companies deliberately approve credit limits that stretch far beyond what most people can realistically pay back, setting you up for failure. Imagine a world where they evaluated your ability to repay responsibly, approving only what you could handle. They'd still make millions, but wouldn't leave a trail of financial ruin in their wake. That, however, isn't their goal. Historically, the rise of credit cards was no accident. The first modern card, launched by Diners Club in 1950, was a status symbol, usable only at certain upscale restaurants and hotels. Then came American Express, followed by Visa and MasterCard in the 1960s and 70s, each refining the art of getting people to spend money they didn't have. Soon, having a credit card wasn't just convenient. It was essential for building a credit history. And here's the catch: without credit history, good luck securing a mortgage or any significant loan. The system ensures that debt isn't just an option, it's a necessity. But let's take a step back. Why do so many people fall into this trap? It's not just lack of discipline, it's economics. Wages have stagnated, while the cost of living has skyrocketed. Look at housing prices. In 1960, the average house in the United States cost just over twice the median household income. Today, that multiple has ballooned to nearly 7 times. And this isn't just an American problem, it's a global trend. How can anyone realistically pay off debt when the math is stacked against them? Still, if we want to beat the system, we have to understand its rules. Credit card companies don't want you to pay off your balance. They want you to make the minimum payment, covering their interest while keeping your debt alive. They've even managed to convince us that maintaining a good credit score is a hallmark of financial success. But guess what? Credit scores didn't even exist until 1989. Before that, no one cared if you had a track record of debt. Today, it's an arbitrary number dictating our financial worth, much like how diet culture ties self-worth to a number on a scale. Here's a hard truth. Credit cards aren't a safety net. They're a safety illusion. Using one in an emergency might feel like a solution, but it only delays the pain. You still have to pay back the money, often with interest, leaving you in a worse position than when you started. A true safety net is an emergency fund, cash saved and ready for life's curveballs. So, what's the alternative? You don't need a credit card to build a credit history. Direct debits, utility bills, and even phone contracts can demonstrate financial stability. If you do use a card, treat it like a prepaid tool. Load it with money you already have, use it to earn rewards, and avoid carrying a balance at all costs. The bottom line? The narrative that credit cards are essential tools in modern life is a lie. They're not designed for your benefit. They're designed to keep you in the game, struggling just enough to generate profit without falling out entirely. The system isn't going to change, but you can. Stop playing by their rules and start setting your own. Use the tools available to you with caution, knowledge, and a clear strategy. In a world where financial mountains loom larger every year, don't let yourself be weighed down by unnecessary baggage. The game is hard enough without carrying debts you don't need. The myth of the credit card as a modern-day essential needs to be shattered. You got the power to rewrite the rules. The question is, are you ready to start?